So today I'm going to talk about a little bit of heritage and cultural backgrounds and differences and influences of those kinds of things in society and on filmmaking. So I'm going to start off with talking about my heritage. I don't actually know very much about it, so I will tell you what I do know. I'm going to start off with my dad's side. My dad's side of the family, my great-grandparents, they're both actually full-blooded Native American Blackfoot tribe from Montana. I know I don't look Native American, but I am a little bit. Then my mom's side of the family is from somewhere else. Germany, Poland, and Wales, actually. So I'm Native American, Welsh, Polish, and German. I think I'm a couple other things too, but it's all kind of mixed together. I'm not exactly sure. But that's the majority of what I am. Well, I was born in Texas. And I was born on like a big farm in the middle of Texas. Just white folks lived there. Like I didn't really know much of any other sort of ethnicity or any other kind of person, because I was just like this little girl on like a big white farm. Like I only listened to country music. Like I didn't know other music existed until I was like 8 years old. Okay, I don't know. I had no idea. So when I was 8 years old, I moved to New England. My mom was seeing this man, and I finally moved up to see her and to see my new stepdad. And being a little white girl from the middle of Texas that's never experienced anything else other than that her entire life, I got off the plane into the airport to see my mom with an Arabic man, and I didn't know what to do, and I whispered to my mom, I was like, "But Mom, he's brown." And she laughed. She got a good kick out of that, and I didn't know what to do about it. I didn't even know like that was allowed, that you could marry someone of a different color, or have an association with someone of color, since I hadn't experienced much of it before. And so all of a sudden I was thrown into this whole step family that I had to live with that was all Arabic. So my stepdad and his mother and his entire family, and my new stepbrother, which is the same age as me, he's also full Arabic, and it was me, I was a little white girl, and my mom's a white woman, and I'm thrown into this family of all Arabs, and I was like, I don't know anything about this, and like they're not the same color as me, but I mean I learned to love them, and I grew up with them, and here I am now. I'm 20 years old. I love all of them, and I completely see them differently now. I see them as just like everyone else, but I see a lot of stereotyping and racial profiling against them all the time. Just because that they are Arabic, people think that they're automatically Muslim, which they're not. And, people would call them, like, camelback riders or towel heads, or, like, when we go to the airport for family vacations, people would stare at them because they are Arabic, and they just assume that they're going to be terrorists. And, but I mean, I don't think that way when I see those kinds of people. When I see, like, another Arabic walking down the street or whatever, like, I'm not going to automatically assume that they're Muslim. But a lot of people do make those associations, I think, especially because of 9/11. I think, for me, I have a lot of things handed to me, and I think I have a lot of things easier that come in life because I am a white, female, American, middle class, like, typical, I don't really have to justify what I do or the decisions that I make because I am who I am. And I guess I never realized how easy things were for me just because I was a white female. But talking about this lately a lot in classes made me realize that definitely. And I guess in my films that I've made, the two films that I made feature a little white girl and a young white male. And I guess I never realized maybe I should, pick someone of a different ethnicity or a different age or something like that. Make it more, make my films more universal and more relatable. I guess I feel like, a lot of the Hollywood films feature white males as the lead role, but maybe, I don't know, like what if we change it up and change it to, I don't know, an Asian female lead role? Like how would that change the dynamics of film production or Hollywood film and the viewers? And I mean, maybe the audiences would change. I'm not sure how that would affect the audience and the amount of revenue that they produce or whatnot, but I feel like it'd be an interesting thing, and I feel like I want to incorporate more diversity and ethnicity into my films. I think that would be a lot more interesting and exciting and more universal, get a different audience, and it'd be good. I don't know. So that's all I really have to say about that. Talking about this kind of opens my eyes into, starting off as this little white girl from Texas, knowing nothing else about the outside world, and then moving here and being thrown into this diverse world where there's all different kinds of ethnicities and music and culture and whatnot, and seeing how easy I have things just because the color I am, and using the knowledge that I have now into my next film, hopefully making changes. That's all.